Is in full swing with combines going from field to field to bring in the crop. On a farm just outside of Laurel, Nebraska, though, teamwork was on full display as family members, friends, and a nonprofit all worked together to help harvest the crop of a farmer who couldn't do it himself. KTIV's Clayton Anderson explains.
There was work to be done on this 3,000-acre field outside of Laurel, Nebraska on Thursday. Combines harvested Joel Johnson's corn crop. He couldn't. He's in Boston battling a rare bone cancer doctors diagnosed in July. Johnson says it's one of the hardest things he has ever done, but he says the harvest help means a lot.
It's just been a whole community get together to help us out through this, and it's just been so grateful. I'm so grateful for everything that everyone's done for us so far.
One thing is for certain. These corn stalks won't just go away, and that is why Farm Rescue is here with help from family and friends to make one final push to have a complete harvest. Jerry Johnson, Joel's dad, was driving one of those combines. He said he's glad he could help.
The way it's kind of humbling to see so many good people doing so many good things. I feel very grateful and humble.
Farm Rescue, a nonprofit that helps family farms, sends resources to farms that need help using a variety of sponsors. A big one is Busch Light and its corn can 30 packs. For each 30 packs sold, a small percentage of the sale goes to Farm Rescue.
We want to come in and make sure that we're doing a great job for them, and obviously be sensitive to all the issues that are going on with the family and their health issues.
Joel's stepson knows exactly what to do. He's helped the harvest for years.
You can really tell. It makes him happy seeing everyone out here helping.
Most days, Joel calls to check on the harvest, but thanks to Farm Rescue, he can focus on his treatment.
I think I'm the fourth generation living in the same house, and it just means so much to me and to my dad and my grandma that's still alive.
Joel says he looks forward to the day he can be back on the farm and put cancer out to pasture. Near Laurel, Nebraska, Clayton Anderson, KTIV News 4.
Joel Johnson, by the way, is scheduled to be back home by December 20th.